Power studying's ultimately changing the way that people learn information.
Students don't know how to study, they just don't know.
The first course I did was incredibly interesting. I actually used one of the techniques to memorize the entire course that I was giving. What I was teaching, I was actually using.
We want to give everyone access to the information that we have. And running courses, because we only work with small groups, we can only see so many people over a certain amount of time. And now having packaged what we do into a product, basically making it accessible or available to a much wider audience.
We really wanted to create something that was so much more than just being on a course. Making a video that very quickly gets people to see another way.
Easily watched and easily digested in a video product.
We decided that we would commit 3 to 4 months. It turned into a 2-year project.
Brainstorming, figuring it out, fighting about it.
We're trying to get a little bit closer, and you can keep tasting it and smelling it, but it's not quite there, you know.
And when we got the first final edit, if you want to call it, we were blown away.
It was incredible just to see, you know, the different angles, the this, the that, the road scene with Daren, and the traffic is crazy.
What we've done is we've taken all the best memory systems used by all the top memory competitors at the World Memory Champs. For example, Dr. Yip, who memorized the Oxford Dictionary in perfect order in English and Chinese. That's 58,000 words perfectly. We've taken that same technique and we've added it in the product. Included with other techniques, we show people how to apply them.
We actually physically take them through a journey of it, where we're going through different locations and scenes and stories and characters and that kind of stuff. Where on a live course, you can't do that every time.
You know, you learn visually, you learn audibly and physically by writing things down, and that DVD just captures it all.
Put in such a simple way that people can use quickly and they can see results.
As sort of a benchmark, we normally say what would take you 5 to 6 hours to get through. We can show you how to get through it in 40 minutes.
I think people underestimate the value of time. That time is a currency as well. And what this video gives you is time.
People learn how to do something, let's say, in 1/10 of the time. But the best part about it is they remember way more in that time than what they did before.
And then after each technique, it gives you an opportunity to practically work through it. So we've got a workbook that goes along with it so that you can start to figure out how this technique works for yourself.
And the DVD gives you that opportunity to go over and revise and take from every single different technique.
We have captured what a law student has done in their law degree, what an actuary has done in his actuarial science degree, how students have studied biology, geography, how to study formulas, equations, how to get through 100 pages in an hour. Some of the feedback has just been, you know, what they've been able to achieve and how they've got into the degree that they wanted to do, or how they've passed the degree and got an incredible job.
It's changing the standard, and that's what we're about. We push boundaries, and this product is pushing the boundary. Anyone that buys it will know, anyone that's gone through it will know that this is different.
Such incredible potential that we have inside of our brains that is untapped purely because of bad technique. The way people are conditioned to learn is so ingrained already.
I thrive on knowing that what we've done is radically changing the way that people perceive things.
We're so involved in the whole filming of it that we didn't see any of the behind the scenes, actually the final cuts and all of that, till much later.
But when we kind of lift our heads up and we show people, the common theme is that they've never seen anything like this. But something that has the potential to be so boring has now got so much life.
I'm telling you, it's going to knock education for a 6.
We are so confident in the product that we've created that if somebody had to buy the product and they're not absolutely blown away with the content and what they've learnt, we gladly refund all money without any questions and with no hoops to go through, simply because we believe the risk should be on our shoulders and not on our clients.
When people buy the PowerStudying product, they won't be left alone. They'll have access to thousands of students across the country through our PowerStudying forum, where they can come in and ask questions, they can tackle problem areas, they can work through techniques together and share different ideas. And on top of this, if they have any further questions, they will have access to the PowerStudying team, where we will help them work through those questions.
To see all that energy, all that time, all that thinking of so many years come together in a way that's more magical than which I can teach. I think to me, I just sat back and I just looked at it and I was like,